Hello, Cheeky Chilli Padi in the kitchen here, and today's recipe is going to be a sweet one. Salted Gula Melaka sauce. Really nice. 200 grams of brown sugar, about 200 grams of cooking cream, a bit of the heavier one. The main feature is the Gula Melaka. So sometimes they sell it in these like puck shape kind of things. You're lucky if it comes in the smaller pucks. Each small puck is about 50 grams, so that's exactly right, 50 grams for this recipe. Butter, one whole block of butter. This is about 225 grams of butter. Salt. Now you can use normal sea salt, but a friend gave me black sea salt, so I thought I'd use it for this recipe. 2 teaspoons of black sea salt. And so it comes in a packet like this. I like 2 teaspoons because I like mine like a little bit more salty than usual, but if you're not quite sure, start off with 1 teaspoon first. Let's begin. First step, melt the Gula Melaka. But to make it easier, chop up the Gula Melaka into tiny little bits. Okay? Ta-da! Gula Melaka in a small saucepan, yeah? On low heat. You put it on to let it melt slowly, and then add about 2 tablespoons of water. Right, 1, 2. And as it's slowly melting away, just keep stirring, stirring until it slowly melts. So when it's completely melted and liquefied, it will look something like this. Okay, so this is the melted Gula Melaka. So this is done and ready. So you just put it aside first and then go with the other ingredients. Next, you gotta melt the brown sugar. So you melt it in a separate pot over medium heat. Now when you look at this amount of sugar, I know you want to have a heart attack, right? But trust me, although it's a lot, but the sauce itself, you use it for a lot of dribblings over desserts and all that, which I'll show you later. But medium heat, brown sugar, and get it to melt. Okay, so the idea is you don't want the sugar to burn, so you want to gradually melt it. So just keep an eye on it, even though it's all dry, but just keep stirring and stirring and stirring, and slowly it will begin to melt. I use brown sugar. Some recipes ask you to do castor white sugar and all that, but somehow I find that the brown sugar, it gives more body in the taste. I don't know, but you know, maybe it's my imagination, but I think it's pretty good lah. Okay, so anyway, just keep stirring until it melts. Okay, so important thing about the sugar, you don't want it to burn, so you really have to keep stirring and stirring and stirring. At some point it will go from solid and all of a sudden it will turn liquidy like this. So you want to watch it, and if it starts to boil, quickly take it off the fire. Okay, but now it's this nice thick kind of consistency, and to this now you add the butter. Okay, expect some sputtering, which is okay. The important thing is just to keep stirring and dissolve it all in. Okay, I know, another heart attack, right? Because there's a lot of butter, but trust me, it's all needed because you want to get it in the right consistency. So the idea is to keep the sugar from burning up and also melt the butter in at the same time. So just be patient, don't freak out if it sputters like this. That's the idea, and just keep stirring and stirring and stirring, and eventually everything will come together. Okay, so just keep stirring first. Don't stress. Don't stress. I'm saying this to comfort myself. Don't stress. And let's just see what happens as the butter dissolves and we continue to stir in the sugar. Okay, so as you're stirring, turn it down to low heat. You can see that the bubbling and sputtering has come down a little bit. And at this point, even though it hasn't combined together, just add the cream in as well. Okay? So with this, more sputter, but that's okay. But the idea now is you just want everything to kind of combine together. So after a lot of stirring on low heat, finally it's all coming together like this. The cream, the butter, and the brown sugar. Very nice. Then it's time to add in the Gula Melaka. So stir in the Gula Melaka goodness. The sea salt, in my case it's the black sea salt, and because of that it's going to turn this thing really dark brown. But just to be on the safe side, I'll maybe put like just half first. Just put everything in lah. Put all this in. And full 2 teaspoons. So let's take a look what's it like. Cheers. Oh yeah, this is the real deal. Plain cheesecake. You know the kind that's like Japanese chiffony kind of thing? Well, it's got nothing in it, it's just plain cheesecake. And then what you do is you take some of this good Gula Melaka sauce and you just dribble it over. Oh my gosh. You give it a try. You know how salty and sweet, it kind of tickles the different part of your tongue. This is exactly just right. Good. You want to try some? Yeah, I'll give you some.
I want.
I'll give you some. Try. How? Yeah. So it's really good like this. Other serving suggestions, just plain vanilla ice cream. And then drizzle the thing over it and it will be just perfect. Other things that you could use it on, like fresh fruit. So just a platter of freshly cut fruit and drizzle this thing over and oh my gosh, you've just sent it to the second heaven. You could also use it kind of like on toast, on Ritz biscuits, that kind of thing. Basically this thing you can use it for any kind of dessert. What are you waiting for? Go and buy those pucks of Gula Melaka and get going with this. Enjoy.